Alright, this is the NITROSWING, and this is the parts explained separately and then how they work together. First we have a 55 up to 58 degree angle of the axis of the swing arm, which duplicates the rotational swing of the golf plane, relatively plus or minus 10. Right, so this armature moves back and forth along that plane. Right. That's the 58 degree axis. Next is a tilt to the axis to the inside, and I'm going to bring the camera over here so you can see it more clearly. As you can see, down the line, this thing is slightly turned to the inside. That is to give a slight inside to outside path on the swing. Normally it would be right in line this way, and as you can see, it's not in line with the machine. It's actually tilted in slightly. And if you put it in the other tube right here and do it left-handed, it's going to be tilted in. So you can see right here how it's turned in and bent on each side. Right there. That's straight, and you can see how it's bent in. All right? So that's the tilted in. All right, the next I'm going to go over is the rotational cable. And put it back there. All right. So we have a cable reduction, torque reduction system on the arm. The compressible element is here to adjust pressure on the radius, to make it harder. Okay. This is a pulley here, down to the base, and then back onto the lever itself. As I pull it around, the cable drawing out of the pulley system pulls the arm down. I can pull it any direction, and it will pull the lever down. However, it likes to be led in a sweet spot to a pulled position. This is actually harder to pull it out here, and harder in here, and harder back here. So you are prompted to keep it wide and swing it around through. As you notice, the resistance on the start of the swing is this direction, here, and it ends up this direction. So the point of origin of force changes from here, and it comes around to this point here. As you can see, this actually moves, which changes the rotation and feed of the cable, which changes the resistance to a rotational resistance versus a linear. A regular cable machine, the pulley would be here, you pull it, it would never move, it's linear no matter how you pull it. The golf swing is a rotational movement, the force is rotational, this is a linear pull. The other thing that's adjustable on the other models, this one doesn't have it, but I can do it with another strap, is adjust where this is attached along the arm, which feeds different amount of cable. So if it's clipped higher up, this coming to it feeds it more cable, which actually moves this less, or I can move it more by other ones being here. This one doesn't have that option on it right now. Okay, so the way that the rotational resistance works also is with the handle. Now this handle has a, you heard the clicking motion. If you can see that, it's this tether with a shackle in it. And as I bring it inside here, I'm pulling the shackle towards the tip, and as I bring it down and bring it to this direction and then release my hands, it actually changes this 90-degree motion at the right time to do this. So a casting motion would look like this, or this, or this, or impact. So now we can change the timing of events because of where the cable is being put at the right time. The rotation is supposed to happen here. With a regular cable machine, you could pull it, but more than likely it wouldn't click at the right time. So the rotation of this finally getting into the right place at the last moment gives you the click at the right time. This is the GTB, or glow-in-the-dark target board. and in the butt of the handle is a UV laser. Now you can see how the UV laser, this has phospholuminescent pigments painted on the board, and this works a little bit better in dimmer light, obviously, and it leaves a decaying trail. And what we're going to do is work with swing path with the butt of the handle, and this is critical in understanding if your hands are high in this position and the laser is off the board to the right, your hands should be in this position here. This, you should be at address position, hands in the air with the club pointed into the air. Normally you can't see the club. As I bring it through the target, I can do this slow motion and feeling and seeing the actual first movements of the club. All right? And I can get it through all the way. And then, as I bring it further through, I'm going to bring a line generator, which this one here is a line generator here, and I can change hand position here. All right, so now I'm going to hit, I'm actually pointed at the ball with the with the club. All right, so I give address position. Now I know my face is open, my face is closed. That's the direction of the club. I bring it back, come through and through. So now I can literally get my path. Obviously that would be very wrong. As you can see, that would be more than likely cutting the ball or hooking. Okay? Hooking the ball. Slicing the ball. Okay? Straight ball. Now I can do this at slow speed, and I can actually speed it up to real swing speeds. Okay, coming through and twisting. I'm going to actually roll the club through too much. I'm fading the ball. Okay, that's how the laser board system works with path and a line generator for the whatchamacallit, the face angle. So those work in conjunction together with having your hands up and out of the way, and I'll turn the light on here in a second so you can see where your hands are at the top when I back up. All right. This is the sliding shackle that allows you to get the tip through here on the back side to get lag, and you'll see clicking motions that you can make for better swing patterns. So getting it here and getting it down to here and then clicking. All right. So you would want to click down here. All right. Holding off, clicking at the top. Okay. Versus casting the club. So now we've got a timing event of the hands coming through. We have, and we can do it slow. We can actually focus on doing this little part of hand motion to get the timing right. Versus there. We can actually keep it here, bring it back. Okay, that's correct. Now this is wrong. See the difference in pattern? Clicking too soon. I want to be clicking there. So you'll see that this actual angle here makes all the difference in when it's supposed to click. Click it out here, it doesn't work. You're casting the club or not learning the release right.